Hello, everyone, and welcome to another game of Fury of Dracula. Finally, we're out of the league phase. It's time to put up or shut up, as we're in the knockouts. And we're going up against someone who I have an extensive history with, this CombatWombat, who has harmed me so badly in the past. But the past is the past. What matters is the future, and we are taking him down today. And spoilers, I have plans. I recently traveled to Germany, and because of this recent travel, I really want to start in Amsterdam. I really do. I've been preparing to start in Amsterdam, but if CombatWombat does the R2 win start, I will be forced to not go to Amsterdam, which will be sad. So, and if my starting hand doesn't permit it, because we're not messing around. We're here to win. But if I can win and go to Amsterdam, it would be a huge moral victory, and I would be really happy. So that's the goal today. Go Amsterdam, unless we absolutely can't. And then I guess we'll have to do something else instead. But that's the plan. The plan is go Amsterdam and then win. Very exciting. Let me make sure that I've let him know. He's here. All right. He's ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Let's do it. This guy's got nothing on me. He's just a wombat. Good luck. Medium luck to you as well. Okay, this looks like a superhero start to me. Does not look like yeah. Oh, and we have a vampire, not a good vampire, but we have a vampire in the starting location that we can use. But it's not a good vampire. It's kind of a bad vampire. Do we maybe want to go far east, even though the superheroes are over here? Or do we want to go by Mina because she's weak, and we could kill her? I like that plan. I like the kill Mina plan. I used to go Nantes all the time back in the day, and now I can't because people they start people in Bordeaux and it makes Nantes worse. But maybe Nantes better because I have what's their face? I have we have Mina now here instead of Seward, so they're gonna come up here. Okay. Am I gonna go vampire? I probably am. Or am I just gonna go ooh, you gonna ally Mr. Harker? Yeah. We'll see. I wasn't gonna misrec the hub because I wanted to leave it as a layer for Van Helsing. But I guess if he keeps Harker as an ally, maybe I won't do that. He's got holy bullets, which is not especially great for her. I guess the problem is if I don't put vampire, what am I putting down in my first base? It's just kind of sad. But I almost feel like I don't necessarily want to eliminate all these spaces. I'd rather maybe come back to Nantes. Maybe. I'm gonna put a vampire here. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna hide on it or not. I'm gonna think about that tomorrow. I mean, 6 points is still 6 points. And I do have bats in my opening hand, so I can bat it up. It would be nice if I had a hoax or something I could put down, but Oh no. Amsterdam and Bologna. Okay, we didn't go Amsterdam, thank God. I said I wanted to go Amsterdam, but there's a reason we can't do it, because everyone just searches it with their tired scouts. It's cheating. It's not cheating. It's taking advantage of the fact that I am predictable. Which I am. I'm happy to admit I'm predictable. But I'm also happy to see a hired scouts come out early and not find me. I'm happy to see an Evil Presence Day 1, I believe it was, come out and not find me. These are good draws. For the vampire. That's me. I guess I am gonna hide here. With a batch. Yeah, I'm gonna go full on all anti-productive vampire. I guess so. Not ideal, but it's okay. See, I feel like you might take out Harker because of that. I feel like I would. He searches instead. Interesting. Checking the east again. Man, it would have been nice to have a bats to put down on like Bordeaux. But I might just like use my body to protect my vampire. So the plan is go Bordeaux today. Put down something annoying there. Probably a wolves, so I think wolves would be useful on Mina. And then go here. We're gonna go wolves. There's an aristocratic vampire. I think we are gonna rumor token Nant. I wish it was an I wish the aristocratic was there instead of a new vampire, but it is what it is. Crucifix gone. Let's see what Seward discards. If it's something good, that would seem to imply that his hand is stacked. But if it's like dogs, it doesn't really tell me anything, except for that now that they're dogs in the discard pile. Okay, he discarded a rifle, which I would consider a decent item. So that tells me that I think they are pretty well armed and armored. Ready to come at me. Mina's got an excellent weather she's showing. Isn't that nice? Discarding a stake on Van Helsing. Woodbolt's gone. What is she showing instead? Horse. With the local rumors, that doesn't do anything, thankfully. It's a good thing that showed up now. Or it would have been relevant. Because once he finds out Bordeaux, he'll know that I can't have physically been within within his space today. I could have been tomorrow if I go Santander. Which maybe I should just like go into Spain. Gives me less of a chance to go back to my layers. Especially because I could like wolf form today, and it will be knocked off the trail, right? So I like wolf form to somewhere. There's already been 2 proximity events, so the chance of them drawing another one is relatively unlikely. And then that leaves like so many options across the map for where I am. I think that is the plan. Oh, she has hypnosis. I think Mina's gonna leave Madrid, Spain. Once to verify what the non-thing is, I think she's gonna leave. And if she leaves, I want to be deep in Spain when she does. So we're gonna go all the way over here to Lisbon. Beautiful, beautiful Lisbon. We're gonna put down a mob. Because they're not gonna deal with the new vampire, I don't think. So this is probably going to get knocked off, but like the mob is insurance in case it doesn't get knocked off. Maybe I'll go Saboteur, and then that way I can put in a Restract after this, so if they somehow deal with the Broomer token, I still get some amount of value. No Day 5 newspapers. Could be they're waiting until tomorrow because they want to see the actual space. I like to see that drawn on someone who's not Mina. Okay, so now only an evil presence will pick me up, and even if it did, it would only tell them that I'm in Spain, which would still be bad for me, but it wouldn't tell them, like, everything. Okay, I like that Van Helsing didn't move today. That means when I layer Le Havre, he will have to walk into it unless he's, like, excellent weathering, which is nice. Mina is fast horsing. She's leaving Spain. Oh, she's going to Barcelona, though. That's annoying. Oh. Imagine if I was there and she moved on to me. She has 1 combat event maximum. Oh, it would be so good. But I was right to think she moved out. I thought she would maybe go 54. But she probably wants to use the rail line. That's the reason she'd go to 8 there instead of 54. If she was trying to horse over them, she wouldn't be doing that. But maybe she drew more than 1 horse or something. See, does she search it? She does, it's wolves. Alright. She's got a pistol, she's revealing. That's it, though. Interesting. Alright. Parker reveals the Havre, which I think I didn't want to get rid of. I think this is good. We're going to go to Cadiz. We're going to put down a new vampire. And then I'm going to just chill here for a little bit. There's a second horse. All the horses shown up. Okay. So why did Mina move up like that? Did he just assume that I wasn't in Spain because he had the local rumors hit, and then he was like, he's not in Spain because I saw that he wasn't in Spain? He's spreading out a little bit. He's gonna use an excellent weather, which is not. I mean, I guess it's probably the excellent weather that Mina showed, but it could have been somebody else's excellent weather, I guess. You're gonna go to Nantes? Does she have a stake? Feels like she probably does. And Van Helsing also discarded one, which would seem to imply he also has a stake. So if these guys both have stakes, what's the best option here? I think the best option is still I make them both come here and do this thing. But my new vampire is not going to mature. Very sad. There's no way she's got like holy bullets and she's going to try to punch and then holy bullet it, right? That wouldn't work. She wouldn't do that. It's just this is bad if she doesn't have a stake. I just feel like she probably does. Helsing definitely has one. The real question is, do I plot or do I attack? And I think that's going to depend on what card I drew. I drew an escape. Okay, so I need to save my claw for next turn because I have all 3 escapes in my hand. So I must plot this turn so I can guarantee deal 2 damage when she leaves. Nice. And it was the right choice because she tried to dodge. Smart, 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 smart. Take strength. We might even get 4 damage on Mina here. Wouldn't that be nice? Now play a strength. And we just have to hope we keep drawing attack cards, I suppose. Escape, which we cancel. Yes. Did I draw another attack card? Did I draw plotting? I drew another attack card. Alright, I think that we will go with Fangs because she might throw pistol to try to get fancy to block a plot or block a claws. Because she knows I know she already has pistol. But dodge. I didn't have a way to damage her this turn anyway, it's fine. Did I draw a second Fangs? I did not. Okay, we're gonna play claws. Hopefully she does not go pistol here. It would be annoying if she did. She did not. Okay. That's not a 4 damage on Mina. I like that. She is now weak. Unfortunately, I will not be able to like push her into anything because I wanted to ambush her because I think she has stake and I want to force Van Helsing to also come to this space. But it would have been nice if I could have waited until I had a lair. That would have been ideal. Excuse me. I guess I'm gonna move her to Le Havre. Because anywhere else I move her puts her closer to getting like to these guys so that she can play Hypnosis. I mean, at least if I move her Le Havre, Van Helsing's gotta move off because he's gotta deal with the rumor token vampire. Or they'll give up on that vampire and just not move Van Helsing and then they'll be able to play Hypnosis. But I think I want that to happen. That feels like it would be a good outcome for me. Because then I get 6 points. And right now I'm getting 0. Go to the Hav, please. Weird as that looks. Layer it with some rats that we're gonna deal him some damage, but no longer. We'll go Granada. We'll put down another aristocratic. All the aristocratic vampires. Because I think I'm safe today at least. Because from Bordeaux, I could have will form to 36, 24, 42. So I would probably check 36 today. Yeah, that makes sense. So they're kind of gonna know I'm in Spain, yeah, because they're checking all these spaces. So unless I went back to Paris. Yeah, he did have a stake. This makes sense. He definitely did. It's just a question of did Mina have a stake or not? I mesmerize. I think he plays the escape because he just wants to kill it. Because if we can get another 4 damage out of this conflict, it would be great. Okay, we did not draw the correct plotting card, so we're just going to play with what we got, which is not plotting its attacks. We're going to play an attack that we couldn't plan an escape. Okay, we would have... I think I probably would have plotted there, but I just didn't have it in my hand, unfortunately. It's time to attack. Go with the claw. Yeah. Only 2 damage. It is what it is. I'll still take damage. Damage is still damage. There's a stake. There's many, I'm sure. I think Mina's got one too. And he discarded one, so it felt like he had one. He's gonna start healing. It's annoying. Which is what it is. We will layer not. I'm just gonna put aristocratic there. Ooh, spy is nice. We're gonna go to Madrid with our mob. I put here, it's another mob. It's a saboteur in Lisbon, which is not very good. Rising return. Oh god, don't tell me he's gonna jump on me today in Madrid. Check Paris. Okay, that was the one place I could have wolf formed to outside of 15 or 54 that would have meant I'm not in Spain. So he's checking it today so he knows he can go into Spain. That's all. Slow roll. He's gonna go down there and heal, probably. Yeah, makes sense. Disappointed with my Saboteur play now. I feel like maybe I could have done better. Like I put a mob there or something. I was kind of scared I could get jumped on tomorrow. I feel like I want to go to a port. I don't know where to go. Because I want to go 47 or 1. The problem with 47 is that Van Helsing can also get there very easily, and it's closer to Mina and Seward, so they're like guaranteed to get in. No questions asked with their horses. Alicante feels like the more obvious option. I feel like they're more likely to check Alicante. But they might think Santander because of the Bordeaux thing. I'm gonna go Santander. This might be really bad. I'm scared. I'm gonna put down some wolves for protection. Oh, there's the fog. Come on, man. Yeah, I just need Gelming to not go to Santander today. If he goes to Santander today, it's so bad for me. It's like so incredibly bad. Okay, he goes Madrid instead. That's good. Oh God, I guess Seward could go 47 today though. If he wants to like check spaces. So don't do it, 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 don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, he went to Fort Sargos instead. Good. If Van Helsing wants to come here by himself, I can make that happen. We can work with that. No, it's gonna supply. But Mina's gonna come in here? I would love it if Mina went into Spain right now. I think she's probably not. She's probably gonna go. Oh, I don't know if she's rolling horses. I guess she probably... Does she go Santander? No. She goes 48. Okay, now that they've all moved over here, now I want to leave. Up. Only 3 damage. But I think I am out. We'll layer Bordeaux with a Saboteur. There's a hoax. Nice. Okay. We're gonna leave. Trusting to Rufus being in the discard pile and one surprising return already being played, that Rufus is not just gonna get immediately pulled out on me. That was risky though. They could have checked Santander. They thought I was gonna go back to Lisbon. Or go back to Lisbon or Bordeaux. Chicken 47. No, he's also going to Lisbon? Sure. I'm not sure why they're both going then. It seems very odd to me. Bats, aristocratic, etc. Nothing great. What are you doing? He's going over to Marseille. He's Technomicon, which I'm not in. Because there is nothing valuable in Spain. It's all like aristocratics and, you know, sorry, things like that. Nothing too crazy important. Okay, Godalming has a pistol. A lot of pistols being carried around today. So there's the obvious play of I go east here. Because east is good. Mina does have hypnosis, which she might play after I will form from C here. I do now have a hoax that I could try to like get a mature off on, potentially. Later that, getting rid of my non-slayer. So there's nothing good there. Lisbon can take Desperate Soil, I guess. Oh, there's a Reckless. Okay. There's a couple of schools of thought here. One, we go England. Not immediately, but like we go to North Atlantic so we can go Paris, so we can like sit around and eventually go Le Havre and then go England. Or we go Med, we will form into like 24, and then we go to England anyway, but it takes longer, and now if they hypnosis me, they have to make sure I'm not just like beelining east. Just want to start placing encounters again. I miss having encounters, because I feel like they're going to do everything in their power to stop these guys. And again, I'm not really sure why Seward also went there. That was a bit odd. I don't know what he needed his help with. I guess it was a vampire they wanted to fight it. Or maybe Seward had the stake. There's still 2 stakes floating around. Assuming, I think Mina has one, but it's potentially possible she doesn't. Oh, well, there's another stake gone. Cool beans. We are going all in on preventing these things. Which, again, just makes me want to go far. Like, I just go Italy here. What are they going to do about it? They're so far away. Would have liked to see a stake get taken out there. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Trading, interesting. But no stake on Mina either. She's showing at least. Maybe she didn't have a stake. Maybe it was a bait, and I should have not ambushed her with the bats. All right, we're gonna layer. I don't think I want to layer Cadiz actually. Don't think I want to. Let us make haste far away from this evil, evil place where there's evil, evil hunters who are trying to kill me. I put down a hoax. I think they will find Geneva, but I think it'll take time. I think that if they see that it's Italy, they're going to check Zurich first. They're going to check Geneva, Milan, because they're the more obvious places because they get further away. Oh my, this guy's tenacious. They're really getting everything in Spain. They've got it all. Maybe I was just supposed to do the obvious plan. I was just supposed to immediately go east. Maybe that's the correct thing to just be doing, because Eddie's so far away right now. I would be in Munich. Instead, I'm gonna be like in Strasbourg. And I can't even really stay in Italy unless I wanted to move to Zurich today. Do pry open his he's got a knife and a pistol, this guy. Interesting that he would reveal the other item to me and not the pistol again. Search his palatial mansion to stake him. Okay, he's gonna see that it's the med. But so I really don't want to go Zurich here, because if I go Zurich, if I slow roll go Zurich, the only like potential upside it gets me over wolf forming there immediately is now maybe Van Helsing's gonna check it. And if I go there, it would like make the hypnosis look like I was in Italy, which might make him think I went like 25-20 instead. But because I haven't done that, I think this is better. Lair Granada, getting rid of Lisbon. Bodyguards there. Okay, I think we're just gonna start playing vampires like there's no tomorrow. You get a vampire, and you get a vampire. Oh, my best taking a quick breather here. There is also the go east slowly plan where I like try to sneak my way through Prague, but it's just that's going to take 10 years to do. It's going to take so long. But I think there's a real argument here that because they spent so long, they went so hard into Spain, and they were so delayed there, I'm just supposed to be in Munich right now, even though it's super obvious, because even if it's the obvious play, they still have to move so far across the board to threaten me in the east right now that I have like so much time. And instead I'm closer to them. But I guess I'm hoping that they're going to immediately go check 60 and they're going to go check Munich, and then when they don't find me, they'll have wasted time moving there when I'm not actually there. That's the thought process. He goes to 15 today. Imagine if I wolf form 54, I went 4. I'm just waiting for them all to leave Spain, and then I'm still in Spain. But I just think that if I get caught out by like a hypnosis here, it's so bad if it reads as Spain, because I can't leave Spain by its sea for like another 2 days, at least, something like that. It would be a long time. Like I wolf form here, I'm now in 4. I hide in 4, and let them leave. But like let's say I'm in 4 right now, I can't go back to the med. I was still hiding in Spain right now. Oh, it would be so crazy. But she has hypnosis. It makes it so bad to do that play. In fact, I probably should have cleared Bordeaux so I could have gone potentially be there right now. Because if they do hypnosis and it triggers France, they're going to immediately look 2451, I think. Unless they think, no, it's like 2451 or 2442. Those are the options. And I do not have ports close to me. Like I could beeline to a port and go 16. Let's see whether they play hypnosis today or not. That'll be a big determiner on what exactly is going on. They're not playing hypnosis. Interesting. I'm not going to layer Madrid. I want them to think that maybe I'm in Spain, if they're not going to hypnosis. But I do want access to a port, because I'm scared. Of them killing me. That would hurt. We'll put a Desperate Soil here. I think that they have Heavenly Hosts. Van Helsing certainly does. Whether the others do or not, I'm not sure. But Seward probably has one. Godalming notably does not. I know he doesn't because he has Pistol Knife. I don't think he's had a chance to trade because he was delayed. I guess Seward could have traded with him. And that would explain where Seward got it. Oh, okay. Where's he going to check? Is he going to check 60? I would check 60. Yeah, okay. Good. Now he's going to check like 37 maybe. Hopefully. In my ideal world he would check 37. Like he's going to go to Marseille. Is there even a world in his, like, is there even, like, a small sliver of his mind where he's like, what if he actually, like... Okay, he's checking 37. Like, what if I went back because I didn't layer Madrid? He's just checking 54 to make sure I didn't wolf form there. That's crazy. Because he could have horsed. He deliberately checked 54. Now that's funny. Okay, I think that the strategy has paid off because the hunters have been doing a lot of moving. They haven't supplied very much. I'm relatively safe. I think that the plan, stage 1 of the plan, was a success. They immediately checked 1637 because they're the scary options. I assumed they would have played Hypnosis, but I guess that they assumed that it was so obvious I went 6037 that Hypnosis wouldn't be very good because they knew that I'd went 6037. But because I didn't do the obvious play, they've now spent a bunch of day actions moving, and they still have some question marks about where exactly I am. Now, are they going to check 24 soon? Probably. But even after they check it, you know, options still exist, I think. Yeah, that doesn't tell much. We will layer Santander. We're going to clear Bordeaux. Casually. I'm sure they don't notice that Bordeaux is not on the trail anymore. They would never notice that. Let's go Hamburg. Let's put down another vampire for protection. Ideally, I get to feed here before I get pushed into the sea. Ideally, is how this would work. I doubt that's going to happen, but there's a chance. Why are we speed telegraphing? Who do we want to move first? Do we want to move Van Helsing first and move check 25? Or Mina check 25, maybe? If she's going back into Spain, oh, I would feel so cool if she was going back into Spain. She's not going back into Spain. She's checking where I actually am. All right, they now know. They now know things. It's unfortunate. I wish they didn't know things. Is there some argument that I misdirect Cologne here? If they don't find it today, I guess they could find it today if Gelman goes there. Oh, he's checked Paris already. Okay, well, now there's no point in doing it. Now I'm thinking, do I hide with Fog? Oh, you immediately went Cologne. Alright, well, I'm not going to ambush him. Okay, so he went down the logical list of places I could be, and he figured out Cologne. This is unfortunate. I did not want to be discovered here so fast. Now, I don't believe he has Heavenly Host unless there was a trade that I missed, which very well could be true. There could be a trade I missed. I like all these cards. I guess we're getting rid of Hoax now. I like all these cards. I don't really want to get rid of any of them. I guess I don't have to discard all three. I could save some. Oh, he does have Heavenly Host. Okay, so he must have traded with Seward. He has Heavenly Host, Knife. That's why he didn't reveal the pistol, because he doesn't have a pistol anymore. But I really want to feed. I want that HP. And I'm just thinking, do I need to hide with Fog first? I think that would be the real ideal play here, is I get to hide with Fog. And then I get to feed. Okay, I mean, it's got rid of my hoax. So there probably won't be a hoax for me this game. That's okay. I think that I am going to hide with my Fog. And if someone trips into it, which would be nice, I will get the benefit of getting to feed for free. But he could try to RV me today and kill me if he has forewarned. Okay. There's an RV. They have not gone very deep in the deck. I feel like my ability to... He can check both spots now. I feel like he checks Hamburg first. Hamburg is the more obvious of the two. Yeah. We're definitely going to ambush him with this guy. Do I want to try to fog him? Do other people have events? Van Helsing doesn't have any events. Mina's delayed today, so she won't even get to act. Seward... I guess the question, if I don't fog this guy, I'm fogging Seward. Because... So it's like, because Seward also only has one event. So the question is, does one of the two of them have the forewarned? Do they both have the forewarned? Does he just have like Heroic Leap maybe? Because the downside of fogging him now is that if Seward like doesn't have forewarned and Godalming does, then he just forewarns this, and then I think we're gonna hold on our fog. We're just gonna Reckless Vampire Ambush, and if it's just this guy and he Heroic Leaps me, so what? It's fine. We're gonna try to fog when somebody else comes in. But this could go real bad. I admit that. Okay, I know I say we plot turn 1, but I think that people have grown wise to this plan. We're just gonna Fang and hope that he tries to leave. Okay, good we didn't plot. We'll take a point. Once you're good. I don't think Van Helsing can get here. I guess if Seward has a forewarned and I didn't fog Godalming and Seward has forewarned and now he gets in, it's really bad for me. Because I'm definitely triggering it on Seward. But maybe I should have just triggered it on Godalming and I would have been fine. But I gotta try. Oh, man, maybe I should have done it on Godalming and I would have been fine. He's thinking. Why is he thinking? If he had forewarned, I would run in there so fast. But I'm definitely triggering fog. The fog is getting triggered because Van Helsing is not going to make his way here, and Mia's delayed. So this guy is getting fogged if he walks onto my space. But he wouldn't be hesitating like this if he had the forewarned, right? It would be odd. Okay, let's see whether he has forewarned or not, and then we'll ambush with our Reckless Vampire. No. Yes! Great. Oh, value. We're gonna... Do I even feed now, or do I just leave? No, I probably just feed. Feeding is pretty cool. I like feeding. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm gonna plot. Maybe he just leaves and I feel silly. But I think he's just gonna dodge, try to save points. Oh, no! Don't Holy Bullets me right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! 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 Oh my god. Game over. Game over. Game over. I can't win now. This is... No, game over. I had the Mesmerize too, auto victory. You know, even no matter what the results table says, I died a little inside. I guess I'm gonna ambush. He might have the last stake. I want points. Oh, this hand is bad. Let's go with the plotting again. Maybe he goes with the dodge this time. Maybe dodge, please. I'm just terrible. I'm just the plotting run with the reckless vampires is over. It's all terrible. Oh no. Well, at least you know New Vigor's gone. That's nice. I like that. There was some argument to like maybe I should just like because I've double fog 200s, I now stay on land because but they're only there for one more day, and I can only go to Berlin, which makes things difficult. I feel like it's better for me to just get a head start in the ocean, unless I just want to feed here. There's the last stake. He did it. Feed for the HP. I probably want to feed for the HP, actually. Feeding for the HP seems pretty tempting. We'll feed for the HP. It also passes time now. Now it's Wednesday. So now I can move as my Wednesday move to C. I could, like, Pirate Drac this thing if I really wanted to. We're definitely not fighting these guys. I never want to fight them. They're too scary. I think I go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I land on Saturday, or I could go 1, 2. I could go 1, 2. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Land on Monday. Start getting points. One, 2, 3. If I move 4 C spaces, they've already used Money Trail this game. They do have Hypnosis, which they will probably play as soon as I land. But if I goes 4, I can be 1, 2, 3. I can be Med, or I can be South Atlantic or Irish Sea. The problem with going Irish Sea is that by the time the CG threat becomes real. Oh, he's trying to stop me from doing wolf form shenanigans and get ready to go to C to follow me. We avoid combat again. I'm a coward. The lame option is I just go 4 C spaces and I land in Keg. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I gotta move a lot to win. There's a lot of moving that's gotta happen here, and I'm guaranteed taking some damage on the C. Lair Geneva. I think I just want to start going back to get my I want to get my fog back. We're gonna go to C here, because I think it's smart. I hope he follows me to C. That would be good for me. I doubt he will, but maybe he feels like if I go to England here, he doesn't have a lot of recourse, so he wants to go to C to follow me. Because Wednesday, Thursday would be English Channel. Friday would be I land in England. Presumably with wolf form. Okay, he's just supplying instead. which makes sense. Because there is no money trail, right? So the money trail is not going to come out. The hypnosis could. Or a, like, look, I guess it's only evil presence now. So I guess evil presence could find me if I'm in the C space, but I think my biggest, like, tool right now is the misdirection. Now, I know he's got hypnosis, so I need to think about when he plays this hypnosis and it finds me. What is the, like, best possible case for this to happen? Like, where am I, even if he knows I'm there, where would it be okay? I don't know. I guess Britain? I think it's like CG nuked. Unless I like land Britain really soon. If I land Britain really fast, then I'm less likely to get CG nuked. I could also just do something like I go English Channel and then I go Nantes with the wolf form and then I go back to sea. But I don't have hide for a while. The upside of that is I land sooner, so they have less time to just like farm events. Is there a world where I just go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I land on Sunday? Or if I'm gonna do that, should I just go all the way to where I'm getting points? Like I just go English Channel, North Atlantic, South Atlantic, Med. But then I think it has to be Med at that point, or I guess it can be Tyrrhenian as well. Which would kind of neutralize the hypnosis if I'm saying it has to be one of those two regions. But the nice thing is, even if they play hypnosis, it's like Mina's got to play it, so she's the last one to act, which means I get like essentially a day of respite unless they have the second speed telegraph. I do not think I am willing to just like wolf form and hope that they don't have CG though. That feels like a bad idea. I don't want to do that. So I guess the question, do I want to go 1, 2, 3, 1? So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I land on Monday in Italy, in Bari. Or I go to CAG because I know that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I go to CAG because I know they've already used an excellent weather to get Van Helsing over early, so I would be quote unquote safer there to like hide and feed and do shenanigans. I'm not sure. I don't know which one's better. Because if I land sooner than that, I'm not getting points, but then they also don't know where I am, and then I'm not taking damage. Which is nice. And I could, like... I have to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. 5 if they have Vampire Lair, but if they have Vampire Lair, they have to find another stake. And if I wolf form to, like, Bari, and then I have to leave, I get to a point where I can get CG'd again. Could just say, fuck it, if you have CG, you're gonna get me. If you're not, I'm in England, ha ha ha, deal with it. Or I could go to England and put down traps for them to then... Let's see what they do today. If I go, I could wolf form to, like, Swansea here. And then if I do that, I can, like, put down encounters that would be relevant, because I can go back to sea, and then someone has to go to England to deal with these things, and then they're not able to just sit and supply. And if they don't threaten me adequately, I just stay on England and I start getting points. But maybe if they like go to sea here, I decide I don't want to go to England because they're at sea. But I think if they like all leave the ports here, I think I'm probably just gonna go England and we're gonna hang out and have a good time. Do 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 do. Maybe is there some argument if I land in 19 and they CG me off, right? They CG me off. I take 5 damage. I take another 2. I'm down to 4. I'm in the North Sea with Wolf Form, but I only have 4 HP. Because my trail doesn't really matter. There's nothing on there that's worth anything. They are not leaving this port. They are sitting there. Perhaps to come to England. Because the alternative play is I don't even go to England. I just go to, like, Nantes. Oh, they're getting ready to hypnose us. They could even be going as far as, like, Santander today. Maybe that was the better play. Actually, I'm just supposed to wolf from to Santander. And then move around a little bit. That would have been good. I guess it's easy to say it would have been good, knowing that Seward and Van Helsing are not gonna... Or Harker. Ooh. Rufus is back. That makes my plans worse. He managed to draw the second surprise return soon enough. Ugh. Well, I really wish I was going to Santander right now. I guess because I'm not, I need to go to England. Thing is, he has a lot of hired scouts to draw, and if he draws one, and he finds out that I'm not... Like, if I fake Wolfform to 33, I could get CG'd off there. That would be very bad. I do not want that to happen. But if I don't, like, fake Wolfform, I am kind of forced to... Like, it very much limits the space, the time that I have. There was not a single Heavenly Host discard anywhere, I believe. Yes, there's not been. So the perfect CG to kill me in Manchester is alive. We'll layer Cologne with some wolves. It's wolf form. I really want to go to London. Maybe I need to go to London and risk the CG happening. There's only 3 hired scouts left. I think they're all going to supply today. If they draw hired scouts, they'll check Swansea and Liverpool. But unless they have Speedy Telegraph... Alright, I think I'm going to do this. And really just hope that I don't get caught out on it. Because there's no surprising return. So he can't just check it as whim. Got a long night, though. That's awkward. Don't draw hired scouts right now, buddy. Don't do it. The odds are not that great. There's only 3 of them. It's definitely less than 50% that he draws one. It's more likely that he doesn't. And even if he draws it, he would also need to actually have CG, which we don't know if he has. So there's decent chances he doesn't have it. Although I think Long Night kind of reads like you have CG or something. If he moves to like 9 today. Oh my god, imagine he, like, horses to 9 instead of flying. Or going to C. That would be the best. Because he thinks I'm in Spain, which would be a good play. Okay, don't draw hired scouts, buddy. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Now you also cannot draw hired scouts. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Van Helsing. We'll draw a Dracula card. Also depends, I guess, who has CG, because he can Night Supply for hired scouts as well, theoretically. And if he Night Supplies hired scouts on someone, and then a later person has CG, that would work. Come on. Hold. Mina, don't draw hired scouts, Mina. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please. Please don't draw the hired scouts. Also, why does she only have 2 items? Oh, she gave Van Helsing an item when they traded last night. Maybe the horses or something. Because she's gonna hypnosis. She has to play it during the day, right? So I guess she would play that right now. I guess she could play it at night. But that would mean she'd lose her next day action, which maybe he doesn't care about. He'd rather supply get an item. The psychic scan. Ooh, not the hypnosis. I mean, I could still be in Santander though. Are you gonna want that one? I guess I could also be in Ireland technically, although that seems bad. Yep, here we go. Don't tell me he draws hired scouts. Don't do it. Oh, he's discarding. Good. Okay. Because every person that supplies and doesn't draw the hired scouts, there's a chance that one of these two even has the CG on them, and then it won't matter. Although maybe Mina has it, and that's why she didn't want to get delayed, so she could play it tonight. Don't do it. Okay. Whew. Lucky Vine got discarded. Wow. Filming's got good items. Or events. So Mina would have to have the CG, and Van Helsing would have to draw the hired scouts right now. Please. Please. Oh, good. Okay. I got away with murder. I got away with murder! Nice. I guess he didn't want to play Hypnosis because he thought if he drew a hired scouts, he could just check Santander, and then that essentially eliminates the Spanish region. Does she go Hypnosis today to reveal me what her last event is, which might be some good info to get. Oh, is that hired scouts? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Oh no! Is it an ally? Maybe he has to pick an option? What? Oh. He just wanted to... Okay. I think that I am now chicken. We're gonna layer Hamburg with a Saboteur. But I think that we're just gonna put down every vampire that we can find in our bag of tricks. We got a vampire here. We can now be safely free from the CG, which I like. last proximity event. But I don't think that really tells them anything they didn't already know. Eventually, somebody's gonna have to check something. I don't know what the plan right now is, because the clock is ticking, and they've supplied a lot. But if I'm in Spain right now, oh, finally Drew hired scouts. He's got to check Santander, and then probably Swansea, Santander, and Dublin. So I'm in England. Is what this tells him. Hello, it's me, Dracula. I'm in England. I did get to go to Germany halfway through the game, but not the beginning like I wanted to. Very lame for me. They probably have like at least one forewarned now. Unless that's why they're not moving, it's because they just want to get they want to get a forewarned. Okay, she's finally gonna go there. I don't have anything good, unfortunately. But I think I'd rather maybe try to dissuade Van Helsing from also going. But what? Oh, he checks others. So now he knows I'm essentially in England. And he checked Dublin, so he knows that I'm not in Ireland unless I wolf formed to Galway, hid there, and am now going to move to Dublin today, which is theoretically possible, but seems kind of unlikely. Max cylinders. I have not played Hyde. So now he knows that that option is off the table. Imagine if I was in Manchester right now. Oh, so good. Look at the trail, smiley face. Let's hide down the trail. That's why I didn't say anything. It's all right, buddy. We've all been there. So Peace revealed to me that he has wax cylinders. I'm definitely not going to hide now. Giving him an excellent the second excellent weather to come get me. It's annoying that the way this thing worked out is that I'm not going to be able to feed again. But if I had fed a day earlier, I wouldn't have had fog, and then I would have had to fight them. So I think, all in all, this is still the right thing to do. Still wish I was in Santander, though. Because they never moved from Hamburg, Santander would have been really good. Even though it would have been discovered. Because it would have taken Seward and Godalming years to get down there. Or if I went Manchester instead of being a wuss. But I was too scared. Alright. I could get jumped on right now by somebody with excellent weather and renewed vigor. That's the only way. Alright, they're finally going to sea. And there's an excellent weather. Alright, they're really piling into my little corner of the world. Is Mina also going to go to sea? Because I might just, like, get out of here. It seems like they don't want me, and I'm at 9, so I can go 3 sea spaces. Which means that I could go back to North Sea. It gives me all the options. They can hypnosis, but if they do, they'll need to speed telegraph plate first. It would have been nice to hide here, but I think that if they're all going to do this, it seems risque. Even with a fog, it seems risky. Rufus is very annoying here. He really limits my options, especially since I have to leave from Irish Sea. So if I'm moving 3 sea spaces, my options are not great. What are my layers like right now? I mean, it's the Hob, it's like Strasbourg with rats, which isn't anything, and yeah, the layers aren't helpful. I'm trying to figure out if it's better for me to try to sit here with Hog now, or to leave. I'm not sure. Because I'm just going to take so much damage from the Rufus coming back. And the CG is probably going to come down. Oh. Oh, this is nice. I love this. I was thinking about leaving anyway. Now I don't have to play around CG, and when I land, I won't have to worry about it. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, okay, Godalming has got that. But, like, now, I can just go, like, Ireland. Which I think I'm just probably going to do. Unless Godalming is going to go North Atlantic. Maybe that's why he puts Van Helsing in Nantes, was to try to dissuade me from the Ireland thing. Everybody's got. So sewer just went without host. Okay, you've convinced me. I'm leaving. You're not worth it. Let's see what he does now. Yeah, he's going to block Ireland. This makes sense, unfortunately. And I've now re-looked at the number of spaces I have to move. I'm not going to get to wolf form because of Rufus, which is extremely annoying. But I guess maybe that's less relevant now. I mean, it's less important that I'm able to wolf form because I now no longer need to worry about CG because it's already been played. So maybe I land Ireland, even though... No, because then Godalming can just land in 23 and I have no way off. It's bad. Oh, you want to ally Agatha, maybe? I think this is a bad time for Agatha to come out, actually. It's not great. Yeah. She's not coming back this game. All the surprise returns are gone. Is Mina landing in England? Yes, she is. All right. I want points. Give me some points. No way she has another holy bullets, right? That would be insane. We're gonna mesmerize. I don't have a fanged play anyway. I guess I could play the plotting in the hand, but I'm just not gonna get got by stupid gun holy bullet shenanigans again. Yeah, okay, good. That was the right play then. I'll play a strength instead of plotting here, because I think she might throw out the gun to stop the plotting. And I can't strength when she leaves anyway, so it's not a huge loss if she dodges here. Yeah, no, I should have plotted. Life goes on. Tell me I drew the Fang for this turn, though? Maybe. I did. Could also just mesmerize her, which I think I'm going to do. Yeah. Gives me more chances. I think she's going to try to stop the plot this time. But she's going to look really silly if she dodges. Okay, I should have plotted already. I should have plotted. Plotting would have been so good. Now I'm probably not even going to get a point off this. Man, I'm not going to get a point now. This sucks. L. Are hunters allowed to play weapons? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. In combat? I don't know what, I don't understand this question. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. There. Okay, good. Good. Um, Draw me. I hired scouts right now. No, he didn't do that. He's out of his mystic researchers. He got good. He got 5 supplies on that. It was pretty good for him. I misplayed the ambush. Pretty horribly, actually. So I don't see any stakes in his discard, so I believe they have stakes for these vampires. Yeah, there's the first one. So I think going Dublin is bad for a lot of reasons, actually. So we're gonna go North Atlantic. Unfortunately, we take all the damage. You have irrelevant layers. Newspaper is gonna reveal the English channel. Which I think you knew that. Yeah, you knew that already, but English newspaper reports didn't get to do anything for you, so I guess you might as well play it. Stop getting that propped. So now the real question is, can I just land in Ireland? Because there's no more excellent weather. The real problem here is that I only have 3 legal moves. So it's like really assuming that this vampire thing is gonna mature. So one of my vampires is gonna mature. And I have seen 0 stakes. So I believe that they've probably got like at least 1 more stake between the 2 of them. They didn't before, they will now, or they will soon. So I guess the real question here is, what do I do? Like, I land Ireland, I get 3 points, I go to 4. They can't get me today, but they can both go to sea, and then they can renew vigor onto me with their horses and their forewarns. I'm an 18, and even if they don't get to forewarned onto me, they get to kill me because they'll kill my vampires and then I won't be able to leave, and I'll have to like Dark Call. I guess I can misdirect 23 to get the last movement in if I only need to move 4 times, but I believe they have Vampire Lair. I don't think I saw it discarded. So it feels pretty likely that the Vampire Lair will come down at some point, and then, we're in a bad spot again. You know what would be nice to have? It's funny to say a Saboteur would be nice. 23. Because my alternative right now, which actually I suppose doesn't look half bad, is I move 1 more sea space. I go down to 3. I then... Wait, why did I think I couldn't wolf form? I totally can, right? I moved today. It slides over 1. I can then wolf form the next. I could have wolf form. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking crazy saying I can't wolf form. I can wolf form. Do I want to is maybe another question, though. But I think that the Ireland idea is bad. I think I'd rather move one more space because it gives me like so many options. The options are actually crazy. What if I go like if there's no more proximity events, there's no more money trail, there's no way my sea space can get revealed, right? So I go English Channel. I then wolf form to Le Havre. So I clear all my layers. That's super sneaky. And if they see that it's France, I guess if they see it's France, there's only 3 options, right? Because of the hypnosis thing. And they probably have speed telegraph now. So if they see it's France, that leaves them 1. I can be in 9, I can be in 42, or I can be in 29. Those are the options. Because I can't wolf form from North Atlantic. So it's not great. On the other hand, I go somewhere like Spain. And they just both run down at me with their horses and renewed vigors and shenanigans. Or I go North Sea. They'd see it's Germania. That leaves me with 30, 16, or 7. I don't know if that's 1, 2. They get their... That leaves the opportunity for like them to get back involved in the chase. But if I go Spain and I like wolf form Madrid, for example, let's just theoretically say that's what I decided to end up doing. Then I... Oh, no, I'm thinking. I have options. Or there's the option where I land, but I don't wolf form. I then let the hypnosis go off because they have no way to figure out what sea space I'm in. I let the hypnosis go off, and then I wolf form. And if I'm doing that, I want to do it from somewhere with more wolf form options. I guess 2 gives me some amount of like license, but then they can come over this channel and they're back in the game again. I think I'm gonna go Spain. Or I'm gonna go Germany. Oh, I like Germany though. It's so cool. There's so many options. We're gonna go Germany. Ow. Do you have an option I go Hamburg here instead? I think so. I think I like Hamburg better actually. It's funny. Wait, did they not play Money Trail? Am I actually? Oh, they did. Thank God. Oh, I was like, if they had not played, if they have played Money Trail, my playing gets so much worse. I thought they, for sure they had, but then I didn't see any discard pile, and I was like, hold on, what if? Are we dealing with the vampires or not? We are. I don't think you can slow roll, but if you wanted to, that would be nice. I'm not gonna ambush. Not worth it. Raw Haired Scouts right now. Van Helsing. There's still 2 left in the deck to find. I want you to draw them now before I do shenanigans. There's only 1 left in the deck. Because there was 1 at the beginning of the game. And there's 1 in the mid where you checked the Ireland with it. Yeah, okay, we did not draw it. Okay, Mina's health might be relevant. We will fight Mina. But this is the ultra defensive. We're not gonna get bamboozled by anything here. We're just gonna play the Fangs, hopefully into the Heavenly Host. We're gonna live life. It's gonna be great. No, okay, we should take damage. It's fine. We're both gonna stake tonight, then. Yeah. At least 1 vampire lived. All right, we're landing in. We're gonna layer London. London is gonna get damaging counter. Or this aristocratic, I guess. Yeah. Great, we have every mob in the world. All right, we're gonna go to Hamburg. We're gonna put down mob. Very good. We get points. We have both our fogs again. Nice, nice, nice. And you need a speed telegraph right now, buddy. You do not have a speed telegraph right now. All right. That's unfortunate for you. I'm kind of playing under the assumption that he like has everything at this point. But Now Godalming is in the horrible position of, if he doesn't move today, he's giving me time to get points. If he does move today, he has to pick up like a lane, essentially. And he could just be moving in the wrong direction, which would like guarantee me the win, I think, if he starts moving in the wrong direction here. Or he supplies and hopes to hit a hired scouts. And then when Mina hypnosis, he'll then actually know where I am and be able to make a more educated guess. Okay. This is less risky for him for sure. Last. Wait, hold on. He just drew a stake and he just discarded a stake. So if there is a stake to kill this vampire, they're gonna need a stake to kill it, unless they're gonna double team it. Maybe they will. But I assume they were playing hypnosis today. And I assume there would be a vampire there coming down. Maybe there is, maybe they're just waiting. Godalming also has to discard something, which he's thinking about, which means, you know, he's got like planned ambush, forewarned, renewed vigor. Discarding Lucy's good discard. We're gonna let him know. Good discard. No hired scouts, I like that. He's due a hired scouts at this point. Oh, and he's just gonna check Lahav. Is he really not gonna hypnosis? I would have assumed that he would. Okay, I'm not ambushing though. I'm not an idiot. It's annoying that Van Helsing moved closer to me by going to Lahav. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Is they probably have a lot of movement events, right? I haven't seen any discarded. Like, sense of emergency and charged carriages are like on everybody, I would assume. Alright, so we are not going to what's the word? We're not going to hypnosis today, is what I'm hearing. Which is why he checked Lahav. Because that's a scary spot. Alright, this hand is bad. Do they just both like punch today? Mina's got a pistol and a heavenly host. So ideally I would focus Seward here. But I just don't have a strength or a mesmerize plan. So hopefully she goes for the heavenly host and then dies. No. It did not work out that way. Right, Seward knifed, I assume? Did he also have holy bullets that he redrew while he was supplying? Yeah, he did. Well, I was dead there no matter what I did then. Okay. Because I didn't have a strength or mesmerize, so I physically couldn't have stopped him from gutting me. Well, that's disappointing. But at least Mina did not get to hypnosis today. I think that is actually a big game. I'm trying to figure out where my best move is from 27. I think it's probably 30. Unless I just wanted to hide. But I think that hiding is bad. I'd rather hide later. When it means I can have double fog on me. Maybe that is actually the strat, is I place one fog today and then I hide to put the other fog on top of myself. Layer that with this hoax. Ooh, nice. The alternative plan is we move today, we wolf form to somewhere, and then we hide on top of ourselves with the fog. I'm gonna go with Dracula, and then we're gonna wolf form. He's gonna play his vampire lair because he's cool and epic. Probably got it on like Seward. Maybe I actually should have just gone 7. No renewed vigor today either. Probably because he's gonna vampire lair today. But I could be in 44 right now. Oh, I could be in 7 and I could go to 44 and I could be so far away and I could place one fog and I could hide and put the second fog. It'd be so good. All right. Sense of emergency. Tell me you're going into Spain right now. Yes! Oh, he guessed wrong! He guessed wrong. And he doesn't even know it yet. Okay, that's probably the game. Oh, there's the hired scouts right after he moves Godalming down there? That's funny. Well, I don't know if he can get me now. I mean, I don't know if he can get me before, but I really don't know if he can get me now. He needs Vampire Lair, A-tier card. And then he needs... I guess it's still theoretically possible because there's a... I'm so paper thin that if even 100 gets on me with, like, anything, like the Heroically Best insta-die. So... There's chances here. Things could go poorly for our hero. That's me. Is he going to go all in on... If he goes all in on Spain, he, like, I think guaranteed loses, essentially. But if he doesn't go all in on Spain... Like, if I'm not in Spain, I think maybe he's thinking, if I'm not in Spain, can he win anyway now that he's moved Godalming all the way down there? I feel like there is a vampire later on Seward, right? Surely he has the last stake. There's one somewhere. That's why they didn't kill the vampire with stake, is because they wanted to kill it with, like, people instead. Are we gonna hypnosis now after they've moved? Wouldn't that be funny? Because as soon as the hypnosis comes down, I think I will form. The only reason I haven't wolf formed yet. Okay, Mina is gonna supply today. She gonna wolf form tonight, I guess. Or what's the word? Is she going to hypnosis tonight so that I can wolf form tonight? There is no hide. Maybe now giving the vampire lair. We can play it tomorrow. Yeah, there's the hypnosis. Dracula's in Germania. Got newspaper reports as well. Yeah, I mean, I gotta believe that Van Helsing has the ability to get every single forewarned in existence onto him, if he doesn't already have it. I don't know why he wouldn't already have him. I'm going to assume that he does. So the fog doesn't do a lot, but I think that it does more than what it does more than any other encounter in this instance. Let's actually misdirect our exact space. And then let's wolf form, because now I could potentially wolf form back there. Ugh. Where am I wolf forming to? Even with a thing, I'm only gonna have to move one space off of this. So look, there's not a lot that matters right now. It would be so funny to go back to Amsterdam. I don't think I can do it, though. I guess what? This guy's gonna, like, move and then, like, charter carriage 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll probably go, like, Brussels. I guess that's the benefit of being in Prague. I could be in Vienna right now, and that would be far away from things. I'll go Munich. I'm gonna put down a fog. Not that it does much, but we're gonna try. I assume there's a renewed vigor right now. There's gotta be. Right? Unless he's been crazy unlucky and just hasn't drawn it, which I will take. I will take some crazy luck. You know. No? Don't give me hope like this. Tell me that's just a newspaper prompt and you don't actually have the... He doesn't have the renewed vigor. Oh my god. Or he has Vampire Lair, which he's going to play today, so he doesn't want to play renewed vigor. Yeah, I think the losing moment in the game for him, if he does end up losing, is the moment that he played that CG. He didn't need to play it, and I was going to leave anyway, and it made it so that I could just, like, land for free in Germany with so much less fear. I could land anywhere. Like, I could be in England, I could have gone back to Spain. Like, there's just so many options open up because CG is no longer on the table. Not a hired scouts, please. There's one left. Don't draw right now. He didn't draw it. Alright, I don't think this guy can get to me unless he's railing. But he could, I guess, rail to me and then win. There's just so many different options. Because I could be... I mean, he knows that I had to be 27-30, right? So he knows that I can be in Amsterdam, Hamburg, Berlin, still in Leipzig, Prague, Nuremberg, Munich, Zurich, Strasbourg, Frankfurt, or Brussels. No. Don't tell me he's actually checking Munich right now. Tell me he's going to, like, Prague. Don't tell me he's coming to Munich. Don't do this. Not like this. Not like this. He'll deserve the win if he gets it this way. Oh, yes, he checked Prague. Checked Vienna, actually, because he thought I went Berlin, Vienna. Wait. No vampire there? That's crazy. Doesn't have vampire lair or second rune vigor? Huh. And because of the hypnosis, she was delayed, so she couldn't trade it in time. Well, I'm not getting greedy. I'm just going to take a win. A win's a win. We're not going to try to feed or do some weird shenanigan. It's not worth it. Gave me a heart attack with the charred carriage. You could have been logically using it where I am. Go to Milan, which I believe wins us the game. I could have moved into Van Helsing, but I just don't want to. I don't want to make a mistake. Jeez. So, okay, well, that's the end of the game. Yeah, I think he played the reason he lost because he played the CG. I think that was his big mistake. That's my professional opinion. Well played, well played. Okay. Have fun. GG. Well played.